Hi, and welcome to Lotus Space TV. I'm Jamilia Parker, a marriage and family therapist and owner of Lotus Space LLC Wellness and Consulting. Today, I'm actually going to be talking about my specialization, which is marriage and family therapy or counseling. I always get asked, do you only work with couples? Do you work with individuals? Can you work with someone who has a diagnosis? And yes, all of those things are true. However, the difference with a marriage and family therapist is that we don't operate under the assumption that the present issue is caused by a mental illness. Instead, we look at the relationship or correlation to that issue. So, for example, if a person comes to therapy because they have been experiencing a pattern of suicidal attempts, we want to look at that person's environmental factors. We want to look at the family dynamic. We want to look at that person's role within the family, and we want to assess a history of maybe mental health illnesses or suicide within that family system. So if you are seeking couples or family therapy right now or curious to learn more, stay tuned and don't forget to like and subscribe to be updated on new content. So what is my role? I'm a marriage and family therapist, which means that I have a master's of science in marriage and family therapy counseling, which was obtained through Capella University. I decided to be a marriage and family therapist after my own personal experiences and after years of working in the mental health field with the youth. I felt that being a marriage and family therapist was the best way that I can reach people. And as a marriage and family therapist, I help individuals and families understand themselves, help navigate challenges to improve communication, increase intimacy, and build a stronger bond. So let's start with couples therapy. Couples therapy, also known as marriage or relationship counseling, is a form of psychotherapy that aims to help couples improve their relationship and resolve conflict. A trained therapist facilitates communication, helps identify patterns of behavior, and assists in finding constructive ways to address issues within the relationship. The goal is to enhance understanding, strengthen the relationship, and promote overall well being for both partners. And it's important to understand that when you come to couples therapy, there's not one person who's the problem for the relationship. Both people contribute to whatever the presenting issue or problem is. Now let's talk about family therapy, which is also known as family counseling or systemic therapy. And this is a form of psychotherapy that involves working with families or couples to nurture change and development. It focuses on understanding and addressing the dynamics within the family system, aiming to improve communication, resolve conflict, and strengthen relationships. The therapist helps family members explore patterns of interaction, identify problem areas, and develop effective strategies for fostering healthy connections. Family therapy recognizes that individual behavior is often influenced by the dynamics of the entire family, emphasizing the interconnectedness of the family members and the importance of collaboration in achieving positive outcomes. Mental illness and trauma can impact relationships because mental health challenges may influence communication, emotional regulation, and the ability to connect with a partner. Trauma, recent or past, can lead to trust issues, difficulties in forming relationships, and heightened emotional reactivity. Both can contribute to misunderstandings, conflict, and strain on the relationship. Couples therapy often addresses these challenges by helping partners understand and support each other through the impact of mental health and trauma. It is important to understand that if you are looking for couples or family therapy, you want to be able to manage conflict because conflict and arguments can be a healthy form of communication. You just want to do it in a way where you're not blaming, criticizing, or judging the other person. Changes can impact a family system by introducing new dynamics and challenges. Whether it's a positive change like a new baby entering the family or a negative one like a death or loss of a job, each change can alter roles, routines, and communication patterns within the family. Resilient families can adapt effectively while others may experience stress or conflict. Understanding and managing these changes is crucial for maintaining a healthy family system, fostering open communication, and supporting each member's adjustment process. Now let's talk about some different types of family therapy or couple therapy approaches. There are many, but I'm going to talk about the most common ones, some of the ones that I use and I know that other therapists use. So first we have structural family therapy. This focuses on the family structure and its organization, emphasizing the need for clear boundaries, hierarchies, and appropriate subsystems. So, for example, in this approach, the parents are looked at as a hierarchy. The parents set the rules and set the boundaries to create structure in the household. Then we have strategic family therapy, and this concentrates on finding practical solutions to specific problems within the family, often involving strategic interventions. So, for example, a family may come to therapy because they've been experiencing some issues surrounding bedtime. The therapist will give them a task or a strategy to use during that time, and then they'll report back to the therapist whether that strategy has worked or not. Then we have narrative therapy. This examines the stories and narratives within a family, helping individuals reframe their experiences and construct more positive, empowering stories. Next, we have Bowen family therapy, and this explores family dynamics through the lens of multi generational patterns and the emotional connectedness of family members. Next, we have systemic family therapy. This focuses on understanding the dynamics and interaction within the family system, considering how changes in one part of the system can impact the entire family. And we'll talk about some of those changes in a minute. Next, we have cognitive behavior therapy. This incorporates cognitive and behavioral techniques to address dysfunctional thought patterns and behaviors within the family. And last but not least, we have emotionally focused therapy. And this concentrates on emotions and attachment patterns, aiming to create secure emotional bonds among family members. Family members may resist change in established patterns, even though they contribute to dysfunction. Resistance can stem from fear, discomfort within the family, or even just being skeptical if therapy will even work. Despite these challenges, family therapy can be highly beneficial when approached with commitment, openness, and willingness to engage in the process of change. A skilled and empathetic therapist can guide the family through these challenges to foster healthier relationships and communication patterns. So now you are more informed. I hope that this video was helpful. And if you have any questions, please leave a comment and let me know if there's anything else that you want to know more information on. And don't forget to like and subscribe to be updated on new content.